Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, The Nati Factory. Guys, in today's video, I wanted to give you my thoughts on the state capture, the big debate that was actually over the last weekend. I actually made this video 2 days ago. As you're watching this, I actually made the video like 2 days ago. Just been some mishaps with uploading stuff like that. But this is just my thoughts on the big debate. So guys, the big debate was on state capture. It's the first series of of many to come actually, apparently. And we had, I think we had Redi Tlabi as our, as adjudicator or host of some sort. And we had panelists such as, Ainen Boss himself, Jimmy Manyi, Flo Chibangu, Henny Van Vieren, who wrote Apartheid, Guns and Money, some lady from the Oppenheimer Foundation or something like that, and a whole lot of journalists and people who know and want to speak about, state capture. Even people like Gayton McKenzie as well were also there. So guys, as I was going through the timeline while I was watching the big debate, I saw a lot of people were very angry that the debate was kind of centered in one way. Really was actually just trying to push it in one direction. But I actually understand it. Let's actually talk about that, guys. We just want to make sure that we have a debate that's just very much focused. Thing is, I think very much you could see with the panelists on the big debate, or the people the guests that were on the show, a lot of them were actually even drifting away from that. Guys were asking, what is state capture? People are like, we have to define the state and stuff like that. You see, guys, we don't want to get too confused in this whole situation. I think really did do a stellar job at trying to just get the focus about state capture. One thing I want to talk about though is the inserts that they use, the video inserts that they started with. I think those were a bit kind of biased. You can definitely see you're trying to push the Guptas as this kind of state capture, or as an example of state capture, which it is anyway. But that in particular, they only talk about the mining bosses. You didn't even give names and stuff like that. That's what I kind of find, guys. State capture is very much real. The South Africa is captured, always has been captured. But now, in the debate as well, what I actually liked is that people like Gayton McKenzie, he was very straightforward. Guys, there were people who were eating South Africa during apartheid. There are people who are eating it now. You can't just narrow it down to just only wanting to hunt the present. We have to go back, and then we will get you to the present, guys. What I believe is that, guys, we have to stop the leak now. If you're a plumber and you really want to go hunt down the root cause, meanwhile your tap is still leaking. No, let's close the tap where it is. Then we'll go through the sewers and the pipes, and we'll get there eventually. I think so, guys. But we should never just neglect what happened during apartheid, guys. There was just crazy looting. And remember, these people were just doing it for themselves. Black people were just out of this economy, guys. Now that we're sort of participants in this economy, and now we can't have the state capture happening. We can't have people continuing to loot from the state coffers. We can't have that. I think one of my favorite guests, I could really just say, it was Gayton McKenzie and Floyd Chibango. And one of the I think EWN, one of the journalists or something like that, and Henny Van Vieren. I think those were my favorites guests from the night. A lot of people were just talking some other things. I remember, I think the lady from the Oppenheimer Foundation even said something of the sort that, back in the day, apartheid was bad, mining, exploited black people, but then we paid our taxes. Sorry, Gogo, you don't come here with such nonsense. We can't justify certain things with other things. Just because you pay taxes makes you better. No, guys, the system of apartheid was just evil, pure evil. Guys, one thing I was a bit worried about getting into the actual big debate is I didn't see a lot of different opposition parties and the ANC themselves. Well, then at least that was kind of explained as to why the ANC didn't show up. It's the typical type of thing they're doing close to December. Everyone still has to go campaign, so they don't have time for such things. Yeah, because I didn't see the ANC. I only saw the EFF, of course, Flo Chibambu, the DA. I didn't see the DA. Abo Cope, Abu Ahangs, maybe they were in the crowd or something of that sort, but you also had your activists and your civil groups, that type of civil society groups and stuff like that. At least we got those kind of people. I think what we could just gauge from this is that South Africans are very polarized when it comes to state capture. I think we should just be very much aware that it is real. It has been happening even before the government took power 23 years ago. It's just we must just understand that, guys, we have to stop looting from the state, guys, in all forms or manners. Guys, the private sector is very quiet about certain things because remember, they were complicit in this type of things back in the day. Now we have our own government officials that we have voted in that are complicit as well with state capture and stuff like that, guys. I really hope that the next coming debates, at least we just get more balanced views and stuff like that. But I think for the most part, it was. Like, Redi was just trying to make sure the focus was straight. Not like about Lucky Montana. I think Lucky Montana was also as well there. He denied state capture. Like, what the hell? This guy, even through his own scandals, even going to just deny state capture, guys. I don't know. Guys, I really believe this is a very good, like, series the SABC is releasing, the big debate. We need a whole lot more of this, guys. Coming into 2019, definitely, guys. So, guys, tell me in the comments below, what did you guys think of the big debate on state capture? Let me know in the comments below, guys. Please make sure to like, share, comment, do the right things. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Sure.